Hello and welcome to Last Year, the 365-day time capsule podcast. Today's date is June 7th of 2025. So we have a guest today. He is slim, he is fierce, and he is fast. It is the Slim Reaper, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Cervantes. Good to have you.
Glad to be here.
So we're going to try to take you back to June 7th of 2025 by giving you a little bit of context. So this week, Sabrina Carpenter just dropped Man-Child.
American Airlines sent a plane from US to Italy that was too big for its destination.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are having the beef of the summer.
Engineers have built a headset that can record dreams and play them back.
Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 6.
UCLA scientists may have cured baldness.
The Netherlands coalition government collapsed.
That's all I got.
South Korea hosted World Environment Day, and Will Boone made a surprise visit to the Home Depot. We will update you on his whereabouts shortly. So we can circle back to those if you want. Shall we? I feel like there's some notable things. So somebody cured balding?
That's all I know is UCLA scientists may have cured baldness.
That is great news.
That's all I know.
Appreciate that.
I think I'm finally getting whatever sources you usually look at.
Puberty.
Yeah.
Puberty.
It's like an
It's when your
Instagram news
sources-
page. It used to be.
Yes.
We've evolved a little bit.
Very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Lil Boone, care to elaborate?
No.
All right.
Okay.
And what was the thing you said right before Will Boone?
I said that South Korea hosted World Environment Day. I believe like 150 countries like attended or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what it was or what went down? Did you
I
pull up?
don't. I mean, I assume they talked about like the environment and the future of our planet.
What country? South Korea?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know where it's been hosted previously?
I don't. No, sir. Okay, well, we listened to Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child last night. Like, what did you guys think about it? Do you remember that one? Was that last night?
Yeah, it was like right as we were crossing the border to Colorado.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's the second Sabrina Carpenter song I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to Espresso, but I've heard it before, like in a store or something. It's catchy.
Espresso.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man-Child, I don't really remember it much. It kind of sounded exactly like Espresso.
I would disagree a little, but
Yeah, just like the way she sings and then she randomly like will speak a word but kind of say it with like a chorus behind her of like her voice. You have to listen to the song I'm talking about. But anyways, I don't want to hate on her though because I can't hate something I haven't really explored yet. So
yeah,
I'll have to check her out more till I make my
valid.
conclusions.
That's cool.
I liked the song.
All right, I need to listen to it again. Like what did you like about it?
I thought it was catchy. She has a nice voice.
Yeah.
But I don't. So I probably have heard some of her other songs. She's pretty popular, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard any of her other songs. Like,
Really?
I've never
Okay. What about-
realized it's her.
Please, please, please. That's a banger.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, all right. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, should we just make some predictions? Because I feel like that's like probably going to be one of the most interesting things to see if we got right or not.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any, Andre?
Yeah, I have 3.
Okay, and please.
All right. Jack will put on a boxing glove
Okay.
in the next year.
Okay.
And are we...
Yeah, what
I
if
know
he
you-
doesn't?
And so, what
Like,
do you mean?
if-
I mean, you should probably say what if he
Okay.
doesn't.
If he doesn't, then I can throw a bucket of water on you, and if he does, you can throw a bucket of water on me.
Okay. That's a deal.
Get a shake on it.
This is for the next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Steve Harvey will be in front of a camera with Brad Pitt.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
It's possible.
What do you think, Sean?
Probably not.
Okay.
I can see why those two would be together in front of a camera.
Well, Brad Pitt has a movie coming out, the F1 movie.
He does.
Wait, Steve Harvey, you said?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
All right, we'll see.
Well, yeah, probably. He's
And-
hosted like New Year's Eve thing before. That's like the most I could think of him getting close. But I feel
Steve
like,
Harvey has?
Yeah. Have you seen that video? May I explain it real quick?
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid, but it's New Year's Eve. You know, all those big media things, they do like a special or whatever. So this one, Steve Harvey is hosting, and next to him is a Lego head of Steve Harvey. It's a Steve Harvey Lego head. And the dude he's hosting it with is Gronkowski, the football player. Like was he a linebacker? I don't know. He was with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know, Gronkowski is never, I don't know. We always see him. Well, he's a football player. I always say he's like not the smartest. But anyways, he like starts like doing like a celebration dance one would do in the end zone, and he picks up the head of Steve Harvey and just like smashes it on the ground. And Steve Harvey got really pissed off.
So
anyway,
wow, that like wasn't supposed to happen.
No, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know why we're talking about that. It's a good video.
If that doesn't happen, what do you think Andre should have to do? Because we're adding stakes because we realized we just say a bunch of predictions and like they're usually completely like unrealistic.
Yeah. What should Andre do?
Yeah, if he's wrong, or if he's right.
I don't know. You should. I don't think you're gonna be right, so I was gonna give you like a really mean thing. I was gonna say eat like a habanero pepper.
Ooh.
Okay.
Would you be willing to do that? I mean, just something spicy. I want you to eat something
Okay.
spicy, but it won't like
Yeah.
physically hurt too much.
All right, yes.
So
I'll
if
eat something spicy.
Steve Harvey doesn't show up on
Something
camera
very spicy
with
but
Brad
not
Pitt
extremely spicy.
in the next 365 days, you have to eat something a little spicy.
Okay.
I'd say very spicy.
Very spicy.
Very spicy.
All right. Do one of those wings that,
Oh, the blazing.
yeah, do those
yeah.
count?
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
We need to get our endless wings. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not going. I can't make it.
I have one more.
Okay.
The Pacers will win the NBA Finals.
Cool. Okay.
So I have a 50% chance on that. What do you guys think?
50% chance. Really?
Wait, who are they?
I mean,
who are
because
they,
who
are they playing, Andre?
Huh?
Who are they playing?
The Thunder.
Okay.
But there's two teams in the final right now, so yeah, I do have a 50% chance.
Okay.
The Pacers just won the last game, so the first game out of 7.
All right. I think you're right about that one, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I really have not followed these two teams.
Okay.
But I'll probably just be the one to say the opposite is going to win. So I'm going to say the Thunder is going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It'll be 4-2.
Okay.
Yeah, Thunder.
4-2.
Yeah.
Like.
So Pacers have one.
Oh.
Thunder's going to win one. Pacers going to win another one. And then the Thunder will win 3 in a row.
Okay.
That's how it's going to go, boys.
If you say so.
All right. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
What should I do if I'm wrong?
I don't know. How about like?
Maybe I'll decide this one.
Okay. You better speak up quickly.
I will, if I'm wrong, I will buy a video game of Jack's choosing that is less equal to $30 or less. $30 or less.
All right. That's fair. And if not, what? Then he has to buy you one.
If I'm, well, Jack's not here, so that's,
Yeah, exactly.
if not, then nothing happens.
Okay. Sure. I'll let that fly. Okay. I have a few predictions. So Ryan Trahan, he's starting a new daily series in like 3 days on YouTube. I think he said something about that. And he put up a picture of the United States. So my prediction is that he's going to travel to all 50 of the states in this series. That's it. And if he doesn't, I will buy you guys a meal.
Okay. That's fair.
Of your choosing.
Oh yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ruth's Chris. Or maybe Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao.
That's very good.
Okay. And I know I didn't give you like any time to prepare for anything, but if you have any predictions, you're more than welcome to share them. But I'll do another one for now while you think. So, okay, I think that the WWE on YouTube is gonna surpass PewDiePie in subscribers in the next 365 days.
How many do they have right now?
I think they have like around maybe like 108 million or something.
Wow, that's a lot more than I would think.
Really?
Why do they have so many?
It's really popular, like worldwide, everywhere besides China, pretty much. That's like what I've heard, the one market that they can't get into for some reason.
That's pretty insane.
I'm pretty sure. And PewDiePie's been stuck at like 110 for like years, like 6 years or something.
All right, I think that's going to happen.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think that'll happen?
Wasn't exactly paying 100% attention. So WWE
Is gonna
on
pass PewDiePie.
YouTube. Yeah, I think so. Like the WWE is very big.
Yeah. And
So
they're busting.
yeah.
Okay. What should I do if I'm wrong?
Maybe commit tax fraud.
Oh, so does this have to happen in like a year
Yeah.
to this day?
Just within the next 365 days. So.
Okay, so June. Let's say June 7th, 2026. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Okay, another YouTube-related one. Mr. Beast will hit 500 million subscribers on YouTube by May 4th of 2026.
How many? 400?
500 million.
500 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Enjoy retirement. Yeah, how about if
I think he'll like gain a lot, but I don't know if he'll make it to 500
Oh, he
million.
will. He will.
What's he at right now?
he's at 401 or something? So it's only
I thought
99
he
to
was
go.
I thought he was like high 300s.
Oh.
Did he just pass 400?
Yeah, like within the last few weeks, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
If you're or I don't know, do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay.
And are we actually going with tax fraud for the last one?
No.
Okay.
I mean, but both of us agreed for the last one, so.
I didn't say yes to tax fraud.
No, I mean, like, Sean and I agreed with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You should buy NBA 2K25
Gotcha.
if I'm right and you're wrong about Mr. Beast.
And if I'm right, you should buy me. How much is 2K25? Like $60?
I mean, by then it will probably be pretty cheap because there's another one that's going to be coming out probably.
So like 20 or something?
Yeah.
All right. Could buy me like a book.
Okay. I'm actually going to change that. You should approach a random person.
Okay, this is fun. I
And
like that.
just tell them like how awesome they are.
Okay. Like, should I just lie to their face? Like, I mean, I could make a guess if I don't know them.
I mean, like you can probably observe like what they're doing, which is probably like a good thing. So yeah.
Maybe I follow them for a week, see the best thing that they do.
Yeah. Okay. And I still have to buy you a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My next prediction at the fifth G7 summit held in Canada, June 15th to 17th of 2025. A 79-year-old man who just turned 79 years old will appear on stage forming a wall of sorts as he stands shoulder to shoulder with various world leaders.
That's very specific.
79.
At what event?
At the G7 summit in Canada.
Okay.
What is that?
It's where a bunch of like world leaders like get together.
It's like the top 7 countries in the world, I would assume, right?
That sounds right, yeah.
Canada,
G7.
New Mexico. No, Canada, I want to say New Mexico. Yeah, U.S., because I've seen like Germany's chancellor there, our president.
Oh, and
France.
like the UK.
Yeah, UK, France, Germany, Canada.
You thought you could get away with this, didn't you?
Hey, he could get impeached, right? He might not be there.
Yeah, I don't know. But you say he's going to be there and do what?
He's going to be forming a wall of sorts among various world leaders on stage.
Oh, forming a wall.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right.
Nice try.
Thanks. I feel like in the future I should come up with like these bets ahead of time.
Have you seen the way he shakes? Oh shoot! Have you seen the way he shakes hands?
Is it kind of like this?
No. Yeah, no. When he's like with world leaders, he'll be like, he'll pull you into you.
Yeah.
It's so
Power
funny.
move.
Yeah, I guess it's a power move. I don't know. Who knows? That's what I got to do now.
Yeah.
Until I meet someone, just pull them into me.
Yeah, I think I told you, Andre, Jamel had like quite a strong, but he didn't
Yeah.
pull me in. He's like a MMA fighter that works with Amelia.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
greenhouse, yeah. Okay, on July 11th of 2025, the fight between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, because they're fighting again, will go the distance. Full stop.
I agree.
Okay.
Was this one we watched before?
Yeah, it was the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. It was the ones right
Oh,
before that were
okay.
like insane.
I wouldn't say, I don't like saying I enjoy fights necessarily. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was a very entertaining fight. It's weird to call fighting like good, but I was entertained. So sure, yes, it'll go the distance.
All right.
For sure.
I'm excited for it because like I want Amanda Serrano to win, but like they're both like goats, so I don't know.
And what does go to distance mean?
Like all rounds, like if it's 10
Okay.
rounds or whatever.
Oh, is it an actual like term? Oh, I thought you were just saying like, oh, go the distance. Like,
No. Like,
it's
so
an
it's
entertaining
It would be
fight.
by decision, not by knockout.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. They didn't knock each other out last time, so
Yeah, and they landed a lot of
Yeah.
good stuff. So
for sure.
I-
I still agree.
So I can, so you don't get away with like 3 predictions that we didn't challenge. I will
Yeah.
challenge.
okay.
I'll say, so it's Amanda Serrano and who's the other
Katie
person?
Taylor.
Okay, I hardly remember either of them.
One of
I
them
think Katie Taylor is gonna win by knockout.
I really hope not, but okay. That'd be cool if it like cuts to that happening. And for your
And,
sake.
If that's not true, I will.
I can slap you with a bread covered in jelly.
I will belly flop into a pool, or that, whatever you prefer.
Okay. Do I get to choose like on the day?
What?
like when we see if this comes true or not?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. I think I have one more prediction.
And so, quick question.
Yeah.
When you edit this for next year, are you gonna like edit in you guys doing these things that you agreed to do?
I don't think so, but I've kind of toyed with the idea with doing like short form stuff where we say the thing and then it cuts to like it happening and then us doing the whatever, with the punishment or the reward or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I like to edit them like right away, so I don't
Okay.
have to like keep it,
Yeah.
the footage just floating around. And then I think my last prediction, in late 2025 or early 2026, Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford, so yeah, they're fighting. That fight will make at least $200 million. Yeah.
I'm okay. I appreciate it. Sure. At least $200 million? Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like those fights make mad, like, ridiculous amount of money. So.
Yeah, and like I'll add this context. Like Canelo literally asked for $150 million just for himself for that fight. So
And this is like the fight's been announced, like it's happening.
yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know when exactly. I don't know if they've announced the date.
I feel like they can make close to $500 million at least.
And are those guys like the best or what?
$8 billion.
Canelo holds like all four. Like for one weight class, he holds the belt for like 4 different like associations or whatever, like the World Boxing Association.
That's crazy.
What weight
So-
class? What weight class?
I don't know. They're probably like around 165 pounds, if I were to guess.
Okay.
And Terrence Crawford
165?
is very, very good at as well. He's one of the best in the world. Kendrick, on one of his last like big songs, he was like, "I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet." Pretty big leagues.
I agree.
Same.
Do you have any predictions you're able to conjure up?
I only thought of one tied to like pop culture because
Oh.
that seems like what we're kind of doing. The other day, my sister sent me a phone number that A$AP Rocky, the musical artist, put on his like Instagram or something or Twitter, and if you called it, you got a snippet possibly of his new album, which is called "Don't Be Dumb." And he was supposed to release this like back in February or March or something, but he like went to trial for shooting someone in the foot, and he was acquitted. But
I think we talked about this last time.
did
you
we?
were on. Yeah.
I must have been complaining back then, and I still will complain now. But 100%, he's gonna release it this year. Like, if not, okay. My prediction is, I mean, this one's kind of lame, but it'll get me out of anything. But by November of 2025, "Don't Be Dumb" will be released. So
Cool.
if it's not out by November 1st of 2025, yeah, then I'll do something. Unless you guys don't agree with me, whatever.
Would you eat a raw egg?
Eat a raw egg?
Only if we collectively think it's safe. Because
No, 100%, because I know I'm right on this one. So
Okay.
I will agree to that.
Wait, but it is safe to do that, right? Like I'm very
That's
curious. Is there
not
a risk of like
necess-
salmonella or something?
Yeah, you can get salmonella.
Mm.
Yeah,
All right, maybe not.
but I can handle it. I can handle salmonella. No, no, I will. If I'm, well, do you guys disagree with me? Is that the only reason why?
I do.
Yeah,
But I don't want to
If-
make you eat a raw egg.
No. If "Don't Be Dumb" by A$AP Rocky, his new album is not out by November 1st, 2025, I will consume a raw egg. Because I'm right, so I'm not
Wow.
worried.
Wow.
And I'll still
That
do
takes
it.
some guts.
No, I will even shake on this because I will do it if it's not true. Because it's going to be true. There's no way.
That's funny. Wait, what happens if you're right?
Oh, if I'm right?
You can RKO Bennett.
I don't know how to do that.
We could we could do it into a pool.
Could. Oh, I'm trying to think of food related thing. Give me 1 second. Because you're not that picky. There's nothing that you really don't
I
like.
could eat an entire cheesecake.
You can eat an entire raw chicken.
But see, I don't want to say anything too bad because I know you're gonna have to do it if
That's
I'm really
very
sticking to
kind.
this. So,
But I won't have to do it because I'm right.
I'm trying to think of something that's like really gross to eat. That's not too bad though. Have you had a pickled egg before? That's not that
Pickled
bad.
egg?
Oh, I got one. Okay, I bet we can find this somewhere. People will have to describe it as being bad. I've never tried it, and honestly, if we have to pull it out, I will try it. But you have to eat some liver. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you had liver before?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, you have to eat some liver. I don't know what they typically get it from. I'm assuming cows. Yeah, liver.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Okay.
tasty.
I have a question about when was the last time A$AP Rocky released an album?
Oh, it's been a while. I think at least 2016 maybe.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
And
Yeah.
I think.
wait, was he was just on trial for a while or what?
No, that was very recent.
Oh,
He
okay.
just hasn't. Oh man, I was wrong. Oh, okay, 2018. That's not bad. But he'd been like releasing singles from this album forever, and nothing. Like Taylor Swift, I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to be on "Don't Be Dumb," and that came out like last year.
Huh.
So he's been teasing it for a hot minute.
Oh wow, and he has like that insane music video. Like,
Yeah, that's a fantastic music video.
wow, he must be like ready.
That's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I may have stopped
Taylor
recording for like a few
Swift.
seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, we're on again.
Okay, cool.
Is that your last? Or I guess that was your prediction, but you're all out of predictions.
I'm all out.
Okay.
Yeah, I exhausted my reserves. That's all I could think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chiropractor's big room.
Okay.
Is
I just
there
thought,
anything else you want to talk about first?
I just thought this was very funny because my mom goes to this chiropractor like occasionally, and like I don't know what the normal setup for like a chiropractor office should be, but like basically the way she described it, it's just like this really big room with like no walls, and there's like 3 different beds, and like the guy will just like I don't know if he goes to each bed, but like there's no dividers or anything.
Did you say really big room with no walls?
Like the building has walls, but there's no like inner like walls.
Separating the beds.
Yeah,
Okay.
or like
There has to be walls in the room.
I guess. I mean, it's a full philosophical debate at that point, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Is that strange? Like I found that very funny, and like I think he just goes like bed to bed, and like people are just kind of like awkwardly like waiting. Like,
That is a little weird that he would have 3 people at once. But I feel like no walls isn't that weird.
huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just picturing like a very big, open, empty room with just like 3 of those chiropractor benches in the middle of it. Does seem kind of sketchy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys been to chiropractors before?
Mm.
I kind of feel like they're sketchy in general.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know if
too.
I trust them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, are they proven to actually work? Like more than like very immediate?
That's kind of what I heard. Like, they're not necessarily like health related at all. It's kind of just someone like,
Yeah. Like,
I don't know, cracking your back.
yeah.
So
Shout out
maybe it
to
works.
Luke Roybal, who, like, I'm pretty sure in high school said he was like a certified chiropractor, which may be true. And I remember he just like went around like cracking people's necks and stuff.
Yeah, and their
ears.
Yeah,
I mean,
that one kind of hurt.
I guess no one ended up in the hospital, so
So you know what he was doing?
yeah. But I'm pretty sure he popped my ears a few times, so thank you, Luke.
I never let him. That was the one thing I was too scared to let him do. But he would pop like me right here, and that was nice.
That's like worse
like that.
for ears.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
Because
like
he would
doing
like
that.
yank on that shit.
Oh, I can't do it right now. It feels good though.
Yeah. Shoot Poppy.
Did your mom like it? Like,
I mean, she's been there before, like, so I think she does like the guy, like,
that's cool.
like, it helps her, so, I don't know. Whoops. Okay. Alright, so, what is that?
Okay. I saw Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Have either of you guys seen it yet?
No.
Okay. It's the last Mission Impossible movie, probably.
Yeah.
It's Final Reckoning, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. The last was Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, and I liked it a lot. There's a very cool scene with a submarine. Like, one of the coolest movie scenes I've seen.
Okay.
And there's a lot of cool scenes. and I feel like the story was a lot better than the last one. And the last one, it wasn't even bad. It was just this one was pretty good. So I recommend you guys go see it.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I'm like really behind on all the films though.
And at this point, maybe next week or so, or whenever it leaves theaters, we could verify, like, to see if my prediction was correct. Because I think, like, 2 of my predictions for, like, a few podcasts or whatever was that it was going to outperform all the rest of the Mission Impossibles.
And I'm pretty sure you said it was going to be the highest grossing movie of all time.
Out of all movies?
I believe you said that. I'm pretty
I
sure.
did not. I think I said it would be, like, the highest grossing out of all the Mission Impossible movies.
Okay.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think people go to the theaters as much anymore,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I don't know.
Is there that, like, British guy with the orange hair still? He's like the dude that makes the disguises.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still in it.
Okay. I don't know the last one I saw either. But he was making like a head, have you seen, like, he makes like a sculpture and then they put it on or something and they change faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 7 of them, right? At least 7. I feel like it's a lot.
I think so. Like 7 movies?
Yeah, or no, there's like 8.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I do really want to see it though. Like, I do always really like seeing the stunts. I really like the one with Henry Cavill. That was maybe the 4th or 5th
let me see that one, I
6th or
think.
something.
When is Superman supposed to come out?
Ooh, I think
July maybe.
that sounds right. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that.
Superman, Tron, Fantastic
Four.
Four.
Oh, I've heard about that one.
Anything else?
There's this one I just saw. There's an Ari Aster one I want to see about a town in New Mexico. I can't think of what it's called right now. I heard it's not doing well, or like I don't know, because you can like look up movies before they come out and they have reviews already, I guess. Maybe from people of like critics who like watch them. Like, I don't know. Oh, I can't think of it right now. I'm excited for that one.
And then doesn't who's the director of Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Oh, Wes Anderson.
Yeah, isn't he making a movie? Jack's been talking
Yeah.
about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems okay. It's called the Finotian Scheme.
Is the trailer out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, at this point, I feel like his last few films have been like exactly the same. Love his style,
Wait, what
but it
were,
is like super repetitive.
What are some of the like recent ones? Like,
What?
did he do like Asteroid City?
Yeah, I think that's his most recent one. I kind of like that one. I watched it on the plane, I think, to Turkey. Asteroid City, and then he. Okay, have you guys seen the Grand Budapest Hotel?
Mm-mm.
That's actually fantastic.
I think I've seen
It's like
parts
one of
of
his
it.
best. That one was very good. Same with Fantastic Mr. Fox, but yeah.
Have you seen that dog movie that he directed?
Oh, The Isle of the Dogs?
Yeah.
That one was good too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I want to see that.
Okay.
So, like 2 weeks ago or something, Kyle and I cleaned the city, and that was pretty cool. We basically, he just like texted me and told me about this thing that the city does, like Albuquerque 1 or whatever. And they started doing this annual thing for the last like 4 or 5 years, where they just try to get a bunch of people out to help clean the bus stops.
Okay.
And so we did that, and that was like pretty fun. And we just got like these like grabber things and like did all that. And then we got done like pretty fast, and like the guy driving our bus like bought us McDonald's, which was like so nice. And then they had paletas at the end from the paleta bar. So a great
Very
experience. I would recommend it, like maybe next year or something.
Have you ever done anything else through Albuquerque 1?
Never.
I mean, that sounds like a positive experience. I'd want to try something like that if they do anything else.
Yeah, I think Albuquerque 1 is just like the city, like
The
community
Instagram handful.
event something. Because I've been to a few events held by Albuquerque 1. It's pretty cool.
Sorry.
definitely fine.
And what did you do, or what was that?
The most recent one was they put on like a cultural and arts festival up by up by a community center, like in the let me see, southeast part of Albuquerque, where my little brother, not my actual little brother, but my little brother through big sisters and big brothers of central New Mexico. There's it's called Singing Arrow. For some reason, I feel like we may have been around there for some reason. Singing Arrow Community Center, super cool, nice, and they had like a little cultural arts thing held by Albuquerque One, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, and it's free too. So
That's cool.
So I don't think we've talked about it on the pod since you haven't been on since the end of the semester, but how did your semester go, Sean?
pretty good. Yeah. It was a little crazy towards the end. Like, just class-wise, I was doing 19 or 18. No, only 18 credits because I didn't want to pay the fee for going over 18, which is stupid that they do that. But, yeah, 18 credits. It was a little tough, but I had a wonderful experience, met some new people, had great classes, and yeah, it was a fantastic semester. I enjoyed it. And I was supposed to study for my MCAT starting in February. I didn't. I kind of started studying last week, but I have done nothing since like Tuesday, and it is now Saturday. So yeah, it's yeah, my MCAT's like in a month, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Not great. That's okay.
But you got 7, like you said.
I predict you're
You
going
could
to
take
get
it
a
7
perfect
times.
score.
Technically, yeah, you can take it 7 times in your life, and then I'd have to fake my death and try over, start over. But,
Do you know if anyone's ever done that?
I doubt it. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, you can get away with a lot being a doctor, unfortunately. I realized that because with licensing, you can like in New Mexico, I mean, I don't know how this works. Don't quote me on any of this. But you have to go in front of a board, right? And they decide if you're fit to be a doctor in the state, and they'll give you a license. And apparently boards are very understaffed these days. And so it takes forever to get in front of a board. Oh, and boards also review like mishaps or like accidents and stuff like that. And they take forever to review them. And so there's been some doctors who have like killed people on accident, but there have been some that do on purpose, which is crazy.
Wow.
But on accident, like mess up or something during a surgery, kill someone, and they have to go in front of a board to like see if their license will be revoked. But it takes like months to years. And so they just move to another state and start over.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's like, come on, guys. Like,
That's crazy. That's
I know it's
like-
not the board's fault because they're understaffed, but then that doctor, like, come on.
I'm surprised there's not like rules in place, like laws, like.
Yeah, and because I think that one doctor I'm talking about was like they're obviously going to be sued by the family, so they're in that lawsuit, and then they have to go in front of the board. But all those things take forever, and so while that's happening, you can just keep practicing and go do your thing.
Wow.
Like there definitely needs to be something in place where like if you accidentally like take someone's life while doing surgery or something, you should be like have your license taken away immediately, and then
Wait,
a probation or something.
So like, let's say that happens, like. Is it in the state like you can never practice again, even if you like pass
It
everything?
really
again?
depends, like what the board decides. But certainly they'll like revoke your license in that state, so you can never practice again. But I've seen things where like people can just go to another state and get another license.
But
yeah,
do they have? Do you know if they have to like share that information with like when they're getting?
I'm trying to remember because I got a lot of my information from John Oliver's show, not from the Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, fantastic show. But he went over this, and I can't remember, but it's like I think during a lot of things with like lawsuits and stuff, like you can't even speak about it until it's over or whatever, or the board has made their decision. So that's why you can like go to a state. Also, like I said, there's understaffed, so like the state doesn't. Like it takes them forever to figure it. Like I don't know. I don't have all the information right now, but it's a little crazy. Yeah,
That is a little crazy.
I went a little sidetracked there.
No,
What were we
that's really
talking about?
interesting.
Oh, my semester. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
great semester. Hopefully, I'll be a doctor one day and won't be stupid and mess up. Yeah.
And one other thing I was going to ask you about. Oh yeah, teaching. Started teaching.
Monzano.
I am teaching right now. I wouldn't call it teaching.
No?
Well, because my mom's a teacher, and I know what an actual teacher is like. That's definitely not me. But I'm working with kids, and we're learning some stuff. We're also having fun because it's the summer. But I am like a summer school teacher at a private elementary school in Albuquerque, New Mexico called Monzano Day School. And it's actually very fun. I enjoy it.
Good.
Like, my class sizes are super small, like 5 kids max. And they're all super kind. Like, they're a little crazy. It's summertime, you know, especially the preschoolers. Like, if you have them before lunch, they can't focus. Like, all they say is, I'm hungry. And I'm like, I know. Like, 10 minutes, and I'll release you to lunch. But, yeah, kids are cool because they're just like, I don't know. They're funny, they're smart, they want to learn, but they also want to have fun. But it's just like, I see greatness in all of them. I don't care if they're like troublemakers or not. Like, they'll all do great things in life, which is cool.
That's cool. Like, what have you done with them so far? Like, are you doing experiments and stuff?
Yeah, so my class is science lab, and technically I'm co-teaching with someone right now, but then she's going to leave to go do another program, and I'll take over the class. But I haven't been there every day because I've been studying for the MCAT, or I had something else too. Well, technically I missed Friday because I was up here in Durango doing our thing. But let's see. Well, the first day we didn't have our supplies, so we just kind of played games, but that's not our fault. With the little ones, we've like made slime. It's a chemical reaction, you know. We've done, we learned about plants and how germination works. And then we had them grow some lima beans, and we're going to have them added to a terrarium towards the end of the week, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
We did like a greenhouse gas experiment with some kids by like trapping carbon dioxide and CO2 inside jars and seeing which one gets hotter when you apply heat to it. With the older kids, like 5th graders, because they have a better understanding of earth science. What else did we do? Oh, we did like scavenger hunt using our senses. We did like a cool little sense thing, like tasting food with your eyes with a blindfold on to see how different senses affect each other. Yeah, it's been pretty cool so far. You know, they're learning some things.
Yeah. It's like fully up to, I guess you're co-teaching, but it's fully up to you and the other teacher, like what you do? Or do you get direction from like...
No, it's very, it's probably like the least lenient. Is that the right word? What does lenient mean?
Like,
no, it is the most lenient.
Yeah.
Job I've ever had. Like, my boss, she's like, there's been a few days where I haven't shown up to work because I was doing other stuff, and she didn't even care. Like, technically, I'm not even I thought I wasn't even gonna have to be there for the first 2 weeks. That's what I was told. But then she came up to me the first day and was like, so you're gonna be here for the first 2 weeks, right? And I was like, oh, I didn't plan on being here, but I can try. But yeah, super relaxed. But, you know, I think my class is probably the most, like, structured because the teacher I'm working with. So, yeah. But fun stuff.
That's awesome.
I enjoy it. And I'm working with my little brother. He's right next to me. He's teaching Lego class, which, like, come on.
I know, come on. That sounds so cool.
And he's telling me he already doesn't know what to do. He's running out of ideas, and it's like the first week, and we have 5 weeks to go. So he's gonna have to figure out some things to do. Because I mean, after a while, it's like, what does one do?
Yeah.
Like after you've like built against each other, like build battles or like themes.
Like, together, you could build something massive. Like that'd be so cool.
Like, do they buy Lego sets or just Lego pieces and like?
I actually my house. I've never showed you this, but in the corner there was like at least 6 to 7 boxes of Legos, like just random pieces that my mom had, because she used to do like a Lego club at Santa Mesa in the afternoons after she was done teaching, and so we just collected a bunch, and so I gave them all to my brother.
Nice.
But he'll bring in his sets because he has a bunch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, from their house, but yeah, Legos.
Another cool idea, like to me this sounds so fun, like he could have them like choose an object, like a shoe or a book or like a mug or something, and then you have to like recreate it like as perfect as you can, like life size.
That's pretty cool too. I'll relay all these to him.
Good.
And let him know you guys came up with them.
Good stuff.
Yeah. fun job. I enjoy it.
That's good.
Yeah. And then you're starting your job very soon.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. Are you excited?
Monday.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Monday.
That's good.
Do you know if you get a discount on flowers?
I have no idea.
Well, if you do,
Hit us
I
up.
love flowers, so I'll probably come by. I'll get some for you.
Yeah. And you'll probably learn to make like bouquets, right?
Yeah, I'll learn how to make them. I think they have a person that designs them. And but yeah, I'll probably organize them.
Cool.
Cool. And was it like part-time, full-time?
Part-time.
Part-time? Okay. Not too bad.
3 a.m. to I guess that was for lifeguarding.
Yeah.
You had like a
Some
5 a.m.
lifeguard
shift.
shifts are at 5 a.m. But they're honestly not bad, like, because you're done with your shift at around 8, and you have a full day ahead of you. So it doesn't really impact you besides losing sleep.
Only the single biggest marker for your total health.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot. That's how it was at the pool I worked at. I did a few weekends where I would start at like 6 in the morning and then be done by, mid-afternoon. So you still have like a whole afternoon and evening to
Yeah.
do stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Is that like one of the times you saw the fight break out? Like, was it a morning shift?
Yeah, it was.
The older gentleman?
Oh my gosh.
That's
I
crazy.
know.
It's funny.
Yeah. That's the only job I've ever had to call the police on, and I had to do it twice in the span of like, I was there from maybe August, even into September to February. So like less than 5 months basically.
So once was for like the fist fight, and what was the other one for?
The other one was someone got hit by a car because we were
Oh
right.
my
Did I tell you
God.
guys about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because in Los Altos, we're right next to I-40, and it was like the end of my shift. I was about to like clock out, and someone runs in and is like, call the police. And I'm like, oh no, not this again, like someone fighting. But no, someone got hit by a car on the freeway.
Oh,
So
jeez.
I think they were like already dead. But
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was an interesting job. Working for the city, Albuquerque 1 or whatever. No, it was cool though. It was cool. You guys have to check out. I want to check out Los Altos sometime soon because they have like all new baseball parks and fields, and I think they're trying to redo like the skate park maybe. We'll see,
yeah.
but it looks nice over there.
That's cool. Speaking of skating, another athletic activity is running. And today we ran a half marathon in Durango. It was the Steamworks half marathon. How do you guys feel after completing it?
Good. I could not move my right leg. I can, like, my knee's really stiff, but other than that, I feel good.
It's good. Have you like actually can't really like straighten it? Like,
I can't, like, really bend it any more than this.
wow. Isn't that concerning?
Yes. But it was fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was very peaceful, and like, it's cool because like you're just sort of alone with your own thoughts and your own brain, and it's like a mental battle a little bit. Like, I was keeping a fairly easy pace, so like I felt like it was relaxing, and if anyone ever does a half marathon, do not drink their special electrolyte drink.
Specifically in Durango.
Yeah, specifically tail end.
Tail
It is
end
literal
energy drink.
poison. Yeah.
I mean, you had a little bit on accident, right?
I actually had a lot because so there was a station every 2 miles, right?
Yeah.
And at least for the first like 3 stations, I just ended up picking up that stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best tasting, but
I wonder if it didn't help that you didn't eat anything before. Like,
Maybe.
empty stomach.
But you said like what happened to me is like common for runners or something?
Well, there's a term called runner's blues, and I don't know if it's that exact thing, but it has to be with like needing to use the restroom
Oh,
in a serious fashion.
yes. How was it for you guys?
pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a great course going down, I think, Highway 20. 250 in Durango. It was beautiful. I thought we'd be next to the river a little more.
Me too.
I wanted to see the river, but it was still beautiful. Like I stopped. Well, I didn't stop, but I would like be running and taking pictures on my phone.
Yeah, me too.
And a few videos because it was so beautiful. You're in like this valley, the Animas River Valley, and yeah, it was beautiful out. It wasn't too hot. Kind of towards the end, but not really. And yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you listen to music the whole time?
Yes, sir. I don't know how you guys do that.
Did that, like, because, yeah, Andre said it was very peaceful, and I felt that too, because I listened to music for, like, the first 2 miles, and then I turned it off. Like, did it feel kind of stressful as opposed to peaceful, you think?
Not necessarily. Like,
how do you think the music affected your running and your headspace?
It really helps me. Like, I picked out a lot of songs that had beats per minute that I really liked.
Songs that don't stress you out.
Yeah. Oh no, like one of the first songs on my playlist is called okay, I'm gonna butcher that. I know it.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the stress.
Okay, Residual Stress.
Residual Stress. Love the song. It's like very. I would play it, but I think it's gonna mess up my recording, so I won't.
Okay.
But
it's very intense.
I can give you a quick backstory.
Okay. Yeah.
There's this sick thing called Boiler Room. Have you heard of the Boiler Room?
I feel like I have.
Is it like a specific place? Like it's not like a.
It's not a specific
ship or
place.
something?
It's like a. Well, there is a boiler room in some ships. I would assume that steamships or coal power ships, like the Titanic or something. But the Boiler Room is like an organization, I guess, and they're never in one. They're never in one place. They're in all big cities, but they're like I wouldn't call them raves, but they invite DJs to DJ like a set for the night. Actually, multiple DJs, and they usually go to like Ibiza and Berlin or New York, LA, and they just like rent out like a warehouse and have a big like. DJ event or whatever, and they have big names like Charlie XCX, she's a popular one, or Kate Renata, who I think I've introduced you guys to that maybe a little bit. Kate Renata is fantastic, but they just invite DJs, and there's a very good DJ. He's Japanese. I don't remember his name, but he had a great set in Tokyo, and he played I can't say that word, but the song with this name Stress in it, fantastic song, and it has like a good tempo to run in. But
how'd you find out, or like, did you watch his set like on YouTube or something?
Yeah, they're all on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Like if I'm like cleaning the house, or especially when I've been biking recently on like the bike, because I wasn't running, I would like put my phone down and just open up a Boiler Room set on YouTube and just listen to it, and it's just so cool. Like I really wanted to go to one. I thought there'd be some in Europe when we were there, but there's not, unfortunately. Anyways, yeah, music is. Yeah, I just like listening to music.
Yeah, I like it too, but like I think for me on this run, like 2 miles in, I think I told you like it kind of makes me disassociate a little bit, which it just felt like such a nice run, and I was very happy on the run, like because I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I feel like I just wanted to like fully take it in and be present or something. And then, I don't know, I feel like I was just so into that, I just never went back to the music. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot, like, more, pleasant than I thought.
That's good. I'm so glad. First of all, I'm so glad that, like, we all did this together. Like, I was just saying, like, it's crazy that you just, like, brought this up, and here we are.
Yeah.
We did the race. And I really didn't think you were going to join us, Andre. Like,
I bought the ticket with like a few minutes till midnight on like the last day before the price rose.
And what convinced you to do it?
I mean, like I was pretty confident I could do at least a half marathon, so I was like, I may as well do this with you guys, like since you're already doing it. And like when I first told my parents about it, my dad said like that was crazy, like that it was in 6 weeks. So he was like, don't do it. And then like, you're not gonna be able to train until after school. And then you're only gonna have like 4 or less weeks. And my mom also was like, yeah, you don't want to get injured. And both of them like did not think I should do it, but I just went to my room and like bought it.
Awesome. I think that's good, That's awesome.
My watch recorded some interesting statistics. I'm sure yours did too.
Yeah,
Did you record anything?
I don't have a watch or anything. So
So let's see. My fastest mile was, I guess it was the first mile, which I didn't think it would be the first mile, but I guess that makes sense. It was 8:54, and then it went up a little bit. It went to 9:23, 9:32. Mile 4 was 10 minutes 3 seconds. Then it went back down, 9:30, 9:28, 9:03, 8:58, 8:58, and then it went up to 9:02, and then that's when my stomach just was horrible. So it went to 9:41, 10:24, 11:09, 13:08.
You made it though.
Yeah. My average pace was 9 minutes 35 seconds.
Nice.
My average heart rate was 159.
Nice.
59. Okay.
My first mile was my slowest mile at 8 minutes 45 seconds. And then I was pretty consistent. I think my fastest mile was 8 minutes and 5 seconds, but on average, my pace was 8 minutes 13 seconds per mile. My average heart rate was 149, and according to this, I guess we could check if the official times are up. According to this, it took me 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 48 seconds.
Nice.
So that's probably about right. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I felt really good throughout the whole run. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I definitely had too much energy left at the end, because I was totally able to like sprint, and that wasn't great. But I feel like I did pretty good. Yeah. But I definitely could have like shaved off a bit more time if I realized how much energy I had. So yeah, and again, like it's not the same beast as like a full marathon, and in a way I feel like I kind of like I like fell in love with the half marathon today.
Yeah.
Like I would love to do more, because I feel like it's one that it doesn't totally destroy your body, but it's still very rewarding and just like a great experience.
And like, yeah, I barely trained for this, and I felt good on it. Like,
yeah,
and
yeah, like how many miles do you think you ran in total for training, if you were to guess?
Let me see if I marked some down. There's a good chance I didn't, because I was like barely. The only time, like, I would run from my house down to like Louisiana, I think.
That's good.
No, not even. It's the one before Louisiana, like right before the movies, and back. And that's only about like a mile and a half. I do that, but I do it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think I was marking this down. That's too bad.
Perhaps 3 miles.
No, but then I went to the to the thing by UNM, the golf course.
Yeah.
At least 3 times in the past month.
Nice.
And I think I did 4 miles, 6 miles, and then 4 miles.
Wow.
So, yeah. But then I took a break for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks and was just biking. But I did bike 10 miles a few days ago.
I feel like you did the best you could, like, because I know you had that pain in your legs.
Yeah, I was just biking. I feel like biking's still pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, works your cardio. I was trying to go uphill a little bit. So I biked at least, I'd say, like 15 miles. Hey, it works.
And your shins didn't hurt today?
No, I'm lucky, because if I had tried running actually in like the last 2 weeks, I would have been dead with my shins. So, yeah. But that's what my climbing instructor said. He said, like, the average person can enter a half marathon and come out okay. So, yeah. Enjoyed it.
Tight. And then after we got home sliced pizza, which was very good, and salad. Yeah.
At a pool party.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep.
And then yesterday we went to a chocolate store, a bookstore. Sean got a buzz cut, courtesy of Bennett.
Did. Yep. This man knows how to cut some hair off.
What can I say?
I did. Unfortunately, I have to pay like $41 for a haircut. Most I've ever paid.
Wow.
I was in the moment. I hate like confrontation, so I didn't want to like say anything to her, and I did not like it the whole time she was cutting my hair, but I was just trying to be nice. And it ended up with like these sides really short and then like a weird little mount on the top of my head, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm walking around like this. And so I just cut all my hair off basically.
Yeah,
I
but
have, like a little bit.
Like the pro is she did a great job.
She
doing
did
the
a
fade.
good job doing like a fade on the side. I'll give her that. That was fantastic. So I can't completely hate on it. But yeah, and then Bennett fixed it up, made it manageable. Yeah, it's weird. I've never had my hair this short before. I don't know if I ever will. I just mentioned that I kind of liked it, but at the same time I don't really like it. I don't like my hair being this short. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got to do it.
Me too. I feel like you talked about it for a really long time.
I know. I say it like every year. I need to cut my hair off. I need to cut my hair off, and I never go through with it. But I was finally like, screw it.
Yeah, and it'll grow back.
Mm-hmm.
Stronger than ever.
Are you still committed to not cutting it?
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna like grow my hair out for a year.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
You should do
this
that.
podcast will remind me when I listen to it.
No.
How long did you grow your hair out for?
About 2 years. I
should try that then.
I started at like the end of 2019, and I mean I got little haircuts here and there, but I didn't really cut it until like August of 2021. So whatever that adds up to.
Is that when you got the mullet?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I had a mullet for like a week. What did you think about it?
I thought it was fine. Looked cool.
I
can't really remember exactly what it looked like. Was it like very, very short on the sides, or was it like...
I think it was. I mean...
I honestly can't remember it. I only have a photo of you after walking out of Great Clips.
Yeah.
And I'm like to like the 0.5.
Yeah.
But I can't remember it really.
Yeah, I didn't have it for very long, but I felt like it was pretty like awesome actually. Yeah,
Would you ever do it again?
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Ryan's interview. Did you talk about that already?
No, I didn't. Okay, so Ryan Trahan, I think you're now both familiar with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically a while ago, I saw in this one interview, he was talking about how, okay, wait, was I talking to you? I've been talking to a few people about this, but like the vast majority of businesses, like their bottom line is just to make profit, make a lot of money. That's their thing. But not all of them. And so like, probably 99% of people on YouTube who are trying to make a living are trying to more or less exploit the people viewing their stuff. They're really doing it for the rewards, being the money and the views and all that. And Ryan basically wanted to make it a point to not do this sort of exploitative work, but instead he calls it redemptive work, or there's another term for it, like restorative. And so his goal is to truly benefit the person watching, like the making money and stuff. That's more of like an afterthought. Like he still wants to optimize his videos to be discovered by people and to be clicked on and to be watched all the way through. Mm-hmm. But he truly just wants to provide a worthwhile experience to the person who watches. And I think that's so cool. And he talked about how it kind of takes the stress off in a way. And because, it's like he's not worried too much about himself, I guess. He wants to know that what he's putting out is something that is like something cool, something that you're probably going to gain something from, whether it's like just a little bit of like introspection or like, whatever that might be, like maybe feeling more connected to somebody else or just feeling good vibes.
Okay.
And so anyways, I've been like very inspired by that. And so the basketball video that I made, and then now I'm working on the Mother's Day one, and then I'm gonna make a half marathon one. I'm trying to do it in like a similar way, which to me is like making it like out of love instead of out of this kind of anxious state, which like to me it's kind of the same thing. It's like the anxious state is the like exploitative, like I'm doing this for the outcome, you know, that like I want. Whereas I would rather go into it like I just want to make something cool that I had fun doing, that I think people might enjoy watching, and yeah. So that's kind of that. I've been very inspired by that. And then he only has like a few interviews out like on the internet, and so like I've watched them. They're mostly on like Colin and Samir's YouTube channel. But then I saw like a clip one day of like a set that like I didn't recognize, and he's like talking as if it's like a podcast or an interview, and I'm like, huh. So I looked around, I searched like Ryan interview or something. I found it, but like whoever, like the guy that posted this, like he really needs to up his thumbnail game, because like I am seriously like literally looking for this exact video, and I'm like swiping past it because it doesn't look like it's like an interview. It looks like a commentary video or something. So it has very low amount of views. So, but anyways, I finally watched it, and I just felt like so like it's so cool, because the exact thing that I was looking for, he talked about. Like he expanded upon this whole exploitative slash like as opposed to redemptive work stuff. So he talked about wanting to he expanded upon like where he found this idea, and he talked a bit about his like pre-production process, which was like super helpful to hear. And he talked about how so you know the VR video he did, like 100 days in VR or 100 hours or something?
Was it the Apple Vision Pro one?
No, it was the Meta Quest one. Yeah, oh, he was like surviving 100 hours in the metaverse, that's what it was. Yeah. So for that video, like he and his friend, maybe like his editor or something, they just went to a cafe and sat down for like 3 hours just to ask the question, like why? Like why are we making this? Because he wants to make sure that his why is something that's like actually has some like sustenance, you know? And I think that's kind of like, for him, it's like, all right, if there's something like that I really want to say here about something, I'll do it. If not, it's not worth it, kind of. And so, yeah, pretty much every single video I've made up until this point, like there's no real like deep, serious meaning to like any of it. Like I'm sure, you know, you could get meaning from it, but I want to, like I've started thinking about like what's something that I actually want to like comment on or bring eyes and attention to, like something more meaningful. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's a very good find to find this interview. Yeah.
Did he explain the why behind the 100 hours in VR?
Yeah. So basically, he talked about it a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not the longest like interview, but the idea of like that technology was a little bit scary to like him and his friends, in the sense of like they just felt like, you know, if people start spending so much time on these headsets, they're gonna like their real life relationships are gonna suffer more or less. And so I think once he really realized that's like what he wanted to convey, then he did like a lot of like little things. Like he had like a plant in the background so that it's like slowly dying because he's not watering it, and like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I find it really interesting because I think it's rare that, yeah, like for anybody, but like on YouTube, for somebody to take on that mindset, yet he's like dominating is a pretty good word to use. Like that VR headset video is one of his highest performing videos ever. And I find that really cool. Yeah.
Have you started to have like a similar pre-production plan or routine?
So yeah, I only watched this in like the last week, so not really, but I definitely think that asking why is going to be like really, I want to do that. Yeah.
And would you say like even if a video doesn't have any like deep meaning, but it's like funny, would you say like that's okay?
I mean, yeah, of course, like anybody can do anything. I really want to try like doing something a little more like meaningful, but yeah, it's not like I'm like, if I want to make like a fun video, like I can still do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good mentality to have.
Yeah, it excites me, and it just sounds like fun as opposed to stressful, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it results in stuff that I'll be more proud of, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit last night about like video ideas that you have, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I showed these fellas the Mother's Day video so far. Because I'm trying to get like more feedback as I'm putting stuff out. And my general, what I got from it, because it's like there's a drawing portion and then a reaction portion, shorten the drawing portion. Is that, and then like on a more like on a bigger scale, like what did you guys feel while watching it? Like, did you feel uncomfortable? Like, did you feel like, okay, this is kind of like, did you get secondhand embarrassment, or were you like, or were you like, yo? And all honesty is very welcome.
I thought it was very nice and wholesome
Okay.
and entertaining. I liked your music choices a lot. I don't know where you've been getting your music lately, but it's good.
Artist is cooking. All right. And you can be real, like
I'm trying to think because, did it make me feel anything?
yeah, like did you feel? Because for me, like I'll be honest, like showing you guys, I'm like slightly embarrassed, like just with the whole reaction part, where I'm like, I don't know, it's yeah. It feels kind of like a vulnerable, like awkward, unedited type of thing.
I think I kind of, I don't know, like, I think maybe I felt like, it's not an emotion, but I related to you in some things that you said, which I think whenever you can relate to another human being, it makes you feel good, I guess, and like, hey, I feel the same way too, because not right now, but I have made a lot of art in the past, and well, my favorite thing to do is make art and then give it to people. And so I love like giving people my drawings. And actually, honestly, recently for Mother's Day too, I had made a print of a photo that I took in Jemez and Las Conchas with my film camera. And shout out Jack Mahoney. He showed me how to make a print, black and white photo. And it turned out very good. And I was going to give it to my mother as a present because she used to do photography because she wanted to be a journalist. And she knows kind of how to do like film stuff. And so I wanted to give it to her. But I was still like a little nervous first because, you know, you're giving someone something that you worked on.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not necessarily, it's a form of art, definitely.
Yeah.
It's not like as time consuming as drawing, which is what I usually give people. But when I give people drawings too, I'm always a little nervous because of like maybe judgment or the reaction, stuff like that. And I specifically remember a part in the thing when you're about to give someone the thing, you said, I'm a little nervous or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I feel that too when I give art to people. And I did enjoy watching reactions for some reason. That's something I've always enjoyed watching for some reason on YouTube is like reactions. Yeah. And so it was cool to see how your family members reacted to your art.
Yeah.
But if I had to say what it made me feel, I'd probably say that. Like, I guess like, happy, or like I was able to relate to you in a certain way. And I really like art. And I think it's very cool to watch people share art with each other and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'd say that. Cool. I mean, I couldn't really pick out emotion in particular. But I guess happy.
Do you guys think it was like really like awkward or like, yeah?
The reactions?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. But that's what makes it like, that's like normal.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like when I was doing it, I was like, bro, like I should have prepared better. But after I was kind of like, it is like kind of just realistic in a way.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Like that first reaction, like I think I could clearly see that you were like embarrassed or nervous giving it to her, and then like, but that's just how it is. Like It's just normal.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I saw it was awkward, but it didn't make me feel awkward or
Okay.
secondhand embarrassment or anything.
Okay.
I was just like, that's how it is.
Okay.
That's how
I appreciate that.
it usually works for me too. So
Okay. That's
yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the video.
Really?
Yeah, because it just had the most meaning out of everything. So like it touched my heart.
Heck yeah.
It like came, it had most meaning in my brain, and I don't think it was awkward. Like there's no like correct way to give someone a gift. Like you're just doing something nice.
That's true.
But I mean, like if you want to try and clean it up or whatever, like in the future you could. But I don't
But
think it's a problem.
as my boy, like you're not like, hey, if you post this, like it's
No.
over, like you're
No,
toast.
I think it's like better if you post it like yeah, like I think
What do
that
you
part was
mean,
like the best
you're
part. of
toast?
the video.
like
you're toast.
like is my reputation like absolutely like squandered? Like if I hit the upload button?
Like on YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, what is your reputation on YouTube?
I mean, not much, honestly.
I was like, are you like? Do you know what it is?
Like my reputation. Like I'm slowly
What do
figuring out
people
my
expect
niche.
of you?
If that's kind of, what do they expect of me? Right now, like, not much. But also, it's been a little spontaneous. But I'm starting to want them to expect some like consistent thing where I try some new experience or something, and
Okay.
I don't know. Hopefully, share what I learn or something. I don't know.
Well, any expectation of you or reputation of you out in the world, whether it's from my eyes or YouTube's eyes, I don't think they're gonna care. I
Yeah.
don't think anything it will be squandered. Ow. Oh my gosh.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
So, is there anything either of you guys are looking forward to in the next like few weeks or so that you can look back on in the future when we watch this?
You?
Not really. There's not really much going on right now in my life. Besides, like, I'm starting that job, and then there's the research thing at the end of the summer. But besides those two things, I know I've said this like a billion times. I'm going to try and, I'm not even going to say bulk. I'm just going to say gain some weight. Because that's like a more realistic expectation.
Yeah,
like, I'm
okay.
going to try and gain
Heck yeah.
5 pounds
Cool.
and
So-
10 pounds.
Okay.
Do you know what you're at right now?
Like
30
I've
pounds?
always for so long I've been at 140, which is not like good.
Okay.
Especially for like my height.
Man, seem healthy to me.
I'm probably the same. I'm probably in the same percentile as you in terms of weight and like height.
And I think I'm like getting further into the like underweight category.
Okay.
Not great.
Yeah, but besides that, nothing much. What about you guys?
Oh, well, I'm excited to go to Boston and New York. I probably said that like 10 times too, but
Which are you more excited to go to, Boston or New York?
I can't say. I'm so excited to see my ex stepbrother's aunt's children, and her and his aunt, and I'm very excited to see my uncle and hopefully my grandma. Yeah, so I can't say it, but I think while we're in Boston, we might, because one of the days Amelia and I are going to be there. The boys are going to have school, but their mom said that they could play hooky with us, so that sounds fun.
Nice.
Whatever we get up to.
Play what?
Hooky?
What is that?
It's like where you like don't go to school.
You never heard that term before?
No.
Oh yeah, it's just like skipping school.
That's funny.
I've legitimately never heard of that.
Oh, that's funny, playing hooky.
Wow.
Yeah, just not going to school.
Yeah. And then in New York, my uncle graciously got us 3 different tickets to 3 different Broadway shows. So that's super cool.
Do you know what they are yet?
One of them is Little Shop of Horrors,
NJ.
featuring Lil Man J. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
I saw it recently, and it was solid.
Little
It's
Shop
good.
of Horrors.
Yeah.
And then I honestly kind of forget the other ones, but Amelia told me that one of the actresses from like Victorious and stuff, like the one that plays like Jane or something, like the kind of goth girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that like a Disney show?
Yeah, you didn't watch.
I didn't watch it, but I kind of know about it.
Okay. Well, I think she's going to be in it, according to Amelia, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm pretty much excited for that. And what about you, Sean? Is there anything coming up?
In the next few weeks, I mean, I don't know. My sister started driver's ed, so I'm excited to see her driving. And technically, you have to be 21 to do hours with her, but I'll do hours with her because it's fun. I'm gonna go back to working at my hospital job for a few days next week. It'll be cool to see my coworkers again and see what chaos has ensued since I've been gone.
See if you still have a desk.
Yeah, see if we still have a department. But yeah, then I'll actually start teaching in Montana, which will be fun. I'm gonna go back into this lab that I've been working in, which is pretty cool. I've been working with a grad student, so we'll hang out some more, study for my MCAT, hang out with my friends. Yeah, just chilling. It's nice not to have like school. But technically I still have school with the MCAT, but whatever. Yeah.
Is it technically a UNM course?
Yeah, it's through the Health Science Center. I'm in a test prep program, so yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's cool.
Well, that's not fun, but yeah, it's exciting because it's part of my future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're going to Europe this summer?
Oh, yeah? Am I? I am. Yes, in like middle of July, maybe more like late July, I'm going across the pond, as they say, to check out what's going on over there with my brother. It's going to be super fun. Yeah, and I'm going to see the Marias with my sister at Isleta. Shout out to the Marias if you guys haven't. I'm assuming you haven't listened to them.
I have.
You listened to the Marias?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're awesome. So see the Marias with my sister. It'll be cool.
Did you listen to them before her, or did she listen to them before you?
I probably listened to them before her, but I didn't know she listened to them until I asked her, and then she's like, "Yeah, I do." So I was like, "Let's go."
That's cool.
Yep. So, I mean, the summer just started, taking it day by day, like hour by hour. You know, who knows what will happen in the next hour? So
True.
It's gonna be a nice and long summer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. New experiences.
What have you done? Is there any notable things that have happened to you, or things that you've done since you were last on the podcast? I think that was in like January or something. I don't remember.
Notable things I've done?
Yeah.
I mean, I finished my third year of college.
Yeah.
It's
there
always
you go.
cool, crazy, but also very fun because I was a little like, dang, I'm old, but I'm only 20 years old, and like,
Yeah.
undergrad has always been kind of like a small part of my life. Like, I just need a degree to apply to med school. That's actually, you don't technically need a degree to apply to med school here in New Mexico. But like, come on, they're not going to accept you if you don't have a degree, at least a bachelor's.
Does it have to be in something medical related?
You just need the prereqs. As long as you have the prereqs and like everything else you need for med school, you technically don't need a college degree. But come on. Yeah.
While you're there. might as well.
Yeah, if you're getting the classes, and it's hard to get some of the classes, they're like 300 levels, so that means you already have to spend like at least a year or two in college to get them. Why was I talking about that? Oh, yeah, so gonna go into my fourth year at UNM. I'm just happy to finish it up and start the real stuff.
Yeah. And your brother graduated high school.
My brother graduated high school. He's be in college with me next year.
That's pretty crazy.
Pretty cool.
That's wild.
Had a successful end of the semester. Just been chilling. It's not winter anymore, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Had a successful HPS, the Health Professions Symposium at UNM. That was great.
Like, what did you do?
I was a member. I was on the program committee, and so we kind of put together the entire program and who would be speaking and who would be presenting. And we had like maybe 1,500 participants. It was great.
Whoa.
We had catering from Yasmin's Cafe. If you haven't been, you should check it out. It's very good.
Yeah.
And then my leader recommended that I take over the committee next semester as the program lead. So I'll probably do that. So yeah, hopefully goes smoothly next year. I'm gonna be in charge. So I won't be the president of the committee. That's like the big job, unless they really need me. But I'll be the lead of the program committee. So I'll be designing the program. So if you guys know cool doctors or anyone related to health, let me know. I'll reach out to them, try to get them to come and present, because that'll be cool. Yeah, a little here, a little there. But those are the big things in my life, I feel like.
What was the name of the group again?
It's called Health Professions Symposium, HPS. Yeah.
Is that once a year?
Yeah, HPS 2026 will be in April.
And can we attend?
Of course.
Cool.
Just sign up. Yeah, sign up. You can get some food. You don't even have to go to any of the workshops unless you really want to. But yeah, get some food and boost our numbers a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you recruit any famous doctors?
Famous doctors? Last year, no. But hey, I mean, now that I'm the leader, hopefully, like, I could get some big names in there.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know who.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Strange.
Dr. Fauci, Dr. Strange. Yeah, those are some good
Dr.
options.
J.
Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Dre, is that what you said?
That's a good one. I said
Dr.
Dr.
J.
J.
Okay.
Oh, Dr. J.
And Andre, what did you do in the last, 2 weeks? Is that the last time you were on the podcast?
Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, we had the podcast, Sunday, I think, was it?
Well, maybe.
Was with Amelia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday. And then school was over at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I did that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I did, let's see, starting Friday, I had that special 3-day church thing, and then, Monday was the very early work day, and then I started watching Prison Break, I think the week before that, so I've been watching it for a week and a half. That show is very good.
Yeah, well, I'll have to watch the first episode sometime.
Yeah, I literally watched I think 6 or 7 episodes in one day, and they're 45 minutes each. So that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week or this week. Yeah, worked, watched Prison Break. That's about it.
That's cool. And you ran a half marathon.
Yeah.
I wrote down a few things. Oh yeah. So also in the for the basketball video, I don't know if you guys saw, but I made these pins that like the idea was to sell them, but ain't nobody buying this. And then I also made one for the Mother's Day video, and that came in, so that's kind of cool. I'm pretty happy with this one, honestly. So I just provided the design to a manufacturer, and they got it.
Oh, that's sick.
Taken care of.
Mother's Day art.
Because the idea, I thought it'd be cool to have a collectible type thing where it's just a limited amount of things, and you can kind of,
cool.
I don't know, just be yo, I've been watching since
So
this
I
video.
can buy this off you?
You can. Well, not yet, but you can buy the basketball one off of me.
I mean, and as your videos get more and more views, you make more and more
True.
Pins. What is that? Pins for each video. So the first video, those will be the exclusive pins.
I know, yeah.
Because
Yeah, the issue is that I'm losing a lot of money at the moment because one order is $300 or something.
For one pin?
For 5 pins.
Dang.
Because it's technically a sample order. If I were to order 50, it is way more worth it. It's not much more money for way more pins. But I really, especially now, none of the 5 sold, so it's a good thing I didn't order 1,000.
So did you get 5 Mother's Days ones?
I did, but for some reason they actually sent me more. They didn't charge me anymore, but maybe some of them weren't quite up to their standards or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop doing it after this video, but maybe in the future I'll pick it back up if people are interested.
So those pins are $60 each.
Something crazy like that. Yeah, I think you're right. So,
Wow.
yeah. But I'm selling them for $10.
Yeah.
So even if they all sold, I would lose a lot of money.
So it's a good deal for
a great
whoever's
deal.
watching this if they're still available.
Go get them. Go scoop them up and resell them. Oh yeah, I won't say what happened in Michigan, but Amelia went to Michigan, and I'll let her comment on it whenever she's next on the podcast. And I watched Thunderbolts once again. It was good. Not quite as good as the first time, but still, that one scene, I love it. Like where Sentry is fighting all of them, bro. That was sick. Oh yeah, we played baseball in the pouring rain, and there was lightning, with Luke and Tyler.
And we were playing with a metal bat.
Yep. And I got, so we took like a video at the end of us standing by the park sign, and none of us realized, I don't think, but in the video there's like lightning bolts in the background, so I got some really cool
awesome.
pictures. So at some point I'll share them. It's really cool. Unfortunately, we are like blurred out the entire time, but whatever.
Like just out of focus, you mean?
Yeah, or there might have been water on the lens. I'm not sure. And then yeah, we went to Durango. That was it.
Nice.
That's all I did. Oh, and I started watching Daredevil again, which is such a good show. Like I love the choreography and like, yeah, it's goated. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have both watched it, right?
Watched a little bit of.
Oh no. Okay.
Daredevil?
I thought you told me you started it or something. Okay, you should definitely watch. I recommend watching the first two episodes. If you don't get past that, that's fine. But if you get that far,
Daredevil.
like,
Is it on Netflix?
yeah, or it used to be on Netflix. It's on Disney Plus now.
Disney.
I know. You guys still you're still logged in, right?
I think Disney's finally cracking down.
Yeah.
So they asked me to I could get a verification code from Uncle Steve, but I didn't feel like bothering him.
That's funny.
Maybe once you get in New York.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, might as well.
Yeah, that's the most generous gift that he didn't know that he gave my family, but wow.
Or maybe he did. I might have told him at some
okay.
point.
Yeah, because we've been using that for
I'm sure he's
like
happy
2.5
that you're getting
years.
use out of it. Like, yeah. So keep it up.
I recently watched Cars 1 first I watched Cars 2, then, just Cars 2 and 3, I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
Back to back, I think the same day.
I think occasionally my mom and I will see like something that we did not watch. I'm like, oh, it must have been Andre or Ian. That's funny. Oh, and then Playboy Cardi, I think, is about to drop an album. Because I think he dropped one of the songs.
Another one?
I think it's Playboy Cardi. I could be wrong about that
Cardi.
though.
I'll take more.
You'll take more?
Yeah. I mean,
Was Pop Out not enough for you?
it was plenty. But
Kia. All right, it is time to update you all on the whereabouts of Will Boone. I don't know where he is. Do you have any further
I think he's
updates?
actually on the moon, according to the Group Me Alto group chat. I think he said he was going to the moon, and then he dipped out of the group chat.
Should we throw a picture up?
Yeah, I'll find it. Oh, also, I found something really cool. What? Did you know? I mean, it's obvious, but it was such a crazy thing to think about. The person. So there's a photo of the lunar lander or whatever, where it had all the astronauts. Now I'm thinking about how this is even possible, but okay, maybe it's because the lunar lander separated from the main, the main rocket part, and then went to the moon. Okay. I guess someone stayed back, probably.
Oh.
So the person that took the photo of the lunar lander and the Earth is in the background, he's the only human being not in the frame of that photo.
Wow, that is crazy. As far as we know.
Yeah, I just thought that was crazy.
But that is super cool. Wow. Dang. Also, yeah, we just picked up Ryan's new worm candy. I feel like I want to try
I've
it.
seen the Earthrise photo.
I don't think so.
Yeah. like from the moon.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
coming out like of the shadow.
Yeah.
of the moon. It's so cool. It's one of the coolest photos.
That is, I think I might have seen
Do
that
you like a
actually.
worm?
Sure.
Do you like a worm, Andre?
Sure, thanks. Have you tried these before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. They taste like gummy worms. They're pretty good. Enjoy
Yeah.
them.
There's also a really cool photo where it's just like a tiny, tiny blue dot is like Earth. Like, do you know which one I'm talking about? I think it's like the farthest a photo's been taken away of Earth or something like that.
Yeah, this is the photo.
Whoa.
And the caption says, Michael Collins, the astronaut who took this photo, is the only human alive or dead that isn't in the frame of this picture. So I guess they can just determine then, like, because there's people that have died in space, I assume, right? Or no?
Like,
Not that I know.
like out of our
Like, do you think
atmosphere.
there's a body just floating in space?
I guess I just sort of
Doubt it.
assumed that there's like that's happened before.
I think so.
What about but we've sent like other animals up.
There's probably a dog or monkey that's died
Oh,
in
wow.
space, but
Okay. So yeah,
they
well,
might have come back. I don't remember.
Pale blue dot taken by Voyager.
Yeah, I like the Earthrise photo because already that photo just shows you how tiny we are, but that's like even crazier.
This isn't the Earthrise photo, is it?
No,
Wait, what did you say?
Earthrise photo?
no, that's not the Earthrise one.
I pull it up.
Me too.
Is that the one from Despicable Me?
Maybe
Isn't there a Despicable Me coming out, a new one?
another one.
I wouldn't be
feel like there
surprised.
been like 5 of those.
Okay, is this it?
Yeah, that's Earthrise. It just looks cool.
Wow.
Cool. Do you guys have anything else to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
No.
No, I just really gotta use the bathroom right now. I gotta pee. But that's about it.
All
My
right.
bad.
Well, as usual, thank you, Jolts, so very much for watching this podcast. If you want to watch another episode, it should be right here.
This is the thumbnail.